Hey guys, this is Aaron again, coming at you with a new Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile. So I finally decided to update this deck, had some time off today, went to the local store, got the new support cards. New support cards as in it was already 2 years old, but the price finally went down, it was a little bit more affordable because I'm a budget casual-ish player. So let's get into it. Oh, actually, before I get into it, if you stay until the end of the video, I have a nice little bonus at the end of the video. So if you do decide to stay, you'll see what it is. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to put these old school STK Blue Eyes White Dragons here to the side, just because I can. Let's see, let's put it right there. Okay, yeah, just leave it there. And then I'll move the extra to the side, so we'll do that after. So first section is all the monsters. So I'm going to run quite a lot of monsters, like half the deck's monsters. First three, obvious. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, because it's a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. What is a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck without Blue Eyes? Self-explanatory. Again, these are the second reprints. The second Secret Rare collector box reprints. Looks nice. Looks kind of like the LOB cards. Other 2 cards, another Blue Eyes card. 2 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. I believe about 2 years ago, at least 2 years ago, I made another Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile, and I only kept 2 alternatives. Same thing here. I'm just going to leave 2 alternatives because you don't want too many stuck in your hand. Like, for example, if you open with a hand like that, you can only summon 1 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, and you're just stuck there with another 3 cards that you can't do anything with. So I try not to run too many of these. It's a good card. Plus, it's a little bit more expensive nowadays. It's like, what, $15? I don't know why it's $15, but probably because of the nostalgia hike. I run 1 Dragon Spirit White for spell and trap removal. If you run against more meta decks, take it out. Get some more negations like Ash Blossom, whatever you want. So yeah, rest of the big dragons, I have a Chaos Dragon Liveneer to summon another card from the graveyard. I have a Nebula Dragon and a Heretic Dragon Tefnuit. This is to summon another dragon from your hand, so 2 level lates from your hand. This one is to summon level 7 Synchros. I still like summoning level 7 Synchros, like Black Rose Dragon and Michael Arc Lightsworn. Some people don't like that anymore, but I do like it. So you'll see the Synchro cards in the deck later on. It's a good card. I like comboing into level 7s. But if you don't like it, you can switch it out for something else. Okay, for the 3 new cards that I bought today, 3 Dictator of D. I'm glad they reprinted these about a couple of months ago. I feel like, in my opinion, these are a little bit better than the Sage with Eyes of Blue. So, because this is pretty much like a super Armageddon Knight. Like a Foolish Burial and a Monster Reborn in one. It's a walking Foolish Burial and a Monster Reborn. So, what's it like? You can send a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand to deck to the graveyard. Or deck to the graveyard, and you special summon this card. And then you discard 1 more card when it's on the field, and then you just summon a Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard. So again, it's like a Monster Reborn and Foolish Burial all in 1 card. And it's a level 4 Dark 1200, so great support. I would run it at least as a 2 of. I would run at least 3 of these, or 2 Sages, or 3 at least 3 Sages or 2 of these at least, or 3 of each. Speaking of Sage, I have 2 Sages. It's pretty nice. You do need a monster on the field for its secondary effect to work. Like, for example, if you summon like a level 1 or a level 4 like that, you target it. So you discard this, and this also goes to the graveyard, I believe. Send it to the graveyard, and then you can summon a Blue Eyes. I prefer just dumping a Blue Eyes White Dragon with a Dictator instead, and then summoning it with Dictator instead of using 2 cards with Sage. But it's up to you. I see people still running it at 3, but you can do whatever. I do have the 3rd one on the side, so I'm just running 2 right now. I have the 3 little eggs. I have 2 White Stone of Ancients and 1 White Stone of Legend. I know a lot of people like to use 3 White Stones. I feel like 2 is enough for me because I already have 3 Dictators. With 3 Dictators, you can summon Blue Eyes a lot more easily from the grave. You can pull it out from the deck, dump it from the deck to the graveyard, and then you just summon it from the grave with Dictator. So, and then you also have the trap card that keeps summoning Blue Eyes from the grave. So I feel like you only need 2, but you can run 3 if you want. It's a little bit extra if you need to. Last 2 monsters is Too Honest, just for more firepower, because Blue Eyes already has 3000 attack. as you know. With Honest, it gains even more, at least 2,000, 3,000 plus more. So it boosts Blue Eyes up to 5,000, 6,000 something attack when you attack, which is nice to me. Some people will take these out for more negations like infinite permanents. You can do that if you want, if you run more meta. But I'm running casual, so I'm going to leave it there. So it should be 19 monsters total. I'm going to leave that off to the side. I'm going to go to the spells. I have a lot of spells too. Pretty much the second half of the deck is all spells. So I have 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon, pretty standard. You discard a card and you add 2 dragons to your hand. Pretty easy. 3 trade-ins. If you have a bunch of Blue Eyes and they're stuck in your hand, you can't do anything. Play trade-in, draw 2. Card Destruction. Again, if you have a bunch of Blue Eyes in your hand, it's stuck. Play Card Destruction, blow it up, draw more. Just keep drawing. Reasoning. You either dump a Blue Eyes or a Blue Eyes support card into the grave or you summon it on the field. Easy. 1 for 1. Discard a card and then you summon another level 1 tuner from your deck onto the field, which is nice for synchro plays into the level 9s. Have a Drying Shrine. I used to run like 2 or 3 of these, but I feel like with Dictator of D, you don't need as much anymore. You can run 2 or 3. I feel like 2 is the most I would personally run. But yeah, that's fine. And then I have a Foolish Burial. So if you have 2 of these in your hand, you can play that and then you play that right away. So I feel like I think you can only use 1 Drying Shrine per turn, so it's just there. So you dump these dragons to the graveyard so you can reborn them with Monster Reborn. Also with Return of the Dragon Lords. You could take this out if you want to, because you already have True Light and some other cards that reborn Blue Eyes from the grave. But I have these 2 reborn spells if you want to use them for extenders. I have 2 poly cards. I have Polymerization because I'm classic. I'm OG. I use old school poly. And I just got one of these today because it's cheap. Ultimate Fusion. I really like this card. I started using this card recently because it's a quick play. Not just quick play, you can use it on your opponent's turn if you set it down on the field. And then you can use it on your turn and you can recycle cards. So if you're summoning like Blue Eyes Ultimate or Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate, whatever it is, you can send cards from your hand, graveyard, or field back in the deck. So you can keep special summoning them from the deck with your other cards. So I really like Ultimate Fusion. I like this a little bit more than this because you can recycle cards, which is nice. Plus, Poly, you can only summon a Fusion Summon from, was it the field or your hand? But Ultimate Fusion, you can summon a Fusion Monster with materials from your hand, your field, and the graveyard. So, which is a little bit nicer. Has a little bit more options than Poly. So there's that. Last 3 spells, Raigeki and 2 Twin Twisters. Again, I run more casual. I play against my own decks. I play against my friends that use more spells and traps. And monster removal is nice to me, so I just have it there. Again, if you don't like it, take it out. Run more meta cards. Last 3 cards, traps, 3 True Lights, because I like dumping cards into the grave and reborning them. If you follow my channel for a while, you know how I like to play. I just like to dump everything to the grave. Dumping Blue Eyes to the grave, reborn. Dumping Dark Magician to the grave, reborn. Dumping Fiends into the graveyard, reborn. Just reborn. I just reborn. And then last section is you can set a spell or trap. So what I do with this one for the second effect, if you don't want to summon your Blue Eyes, you just set this on the field on your opponent's turn, and then next turn you just flip it up, and then you just fuse into your good old fusions from your extra deck. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. So 3 traps, and then the rest, the other half of the decks is half monsters, half spells, and 3 traps. Onto extra deck and some extra cards. Let's see. I have Blue Eyes Ultimate. Again, I'm OG. I play all the old school cards. I dump it to the grave and are reborn. Then I poly into Ultimate because I can. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Sorry if I'm sounding kind of weird, kind of stuck up, but it's just funny. I just like playing old school cards. I bought one of these. This is actually one of the newer cards that I have in the deck. When you summon it, it's not affected by any traps, and you can attack all your opponent's monsters at once, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's fun. Not the best monster, because it doesn't stop monster effects, so it's not as strong in the meta nowadays. But if you're playing against more casual with trap-heavy decks, it's fun. Last fusion, I like this monster. This is probably one of my favorite fusion monsters. There's also the Blue Eyes Ultimate alternative. It's a bit expensive for me, You can run that too, but I like running this because it can attack twice. Kind of like Cyber Twin Dragon, except it's blue eyes, so it's cooler. Onto the Synchros, I have a level 9 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So you can quick play this on your opponent's turn. You can dump it, and then you can summon 2 Azrai Silver. So these two combo very well together. So this is like a walking monster reborn every turn. So every time it's your turn, you just summon a Blue Eyes. Again, I love summoning Blue Eyes. I summon Blue Eyes and attack. That's how I play, because that's how it's fun, okay? Okay, level 7 Synchros. I have a Michael Arc Lightsworn, and I have Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. I think I ran Black Rose Dragon, the regular one too, but it's not as strong in a lot of monsters that are immune to destruction effects. But I could run that later on. I like this for spot removal. You can just banish a card on the field. And this one, it just like stops your opponent's plays. If they summon higher level monsters, it just bounces back to the hand, which is nice. They're cheap now. I'm glad they reprinted this. They're like $1 now, so you can pick it up if you like. It's very nice. XC monsters, I have Cypher Dragon. I feel like Dingirsu is stronger than this now, but I just have it, so I just run it. And then I have number 36 to stop spells. I have 2 Dingirsus. You can run 1 Dingirsu if you want. I just have 2 extras, so 2 Dingirsus for spot removal. Because it doesn't target, it just sends any card to the grave. Good card. I feel like this is one of the better rank 8s nowadays, so good card. Yeah. Onto the side, just like extra cards I feel like playing. I have a 3rd Sage with Eyes of Blue. I might put that back in. I have a 3rd Honest. I have a 3rd Whitestone of Ancients. So yeah, they're there if I feel like putting it back in. But, you know, it's on the side. I have a 2nd Dragon Spirit of White. Again, it's an extra. These are all just like multiple copies that I kind of like cycle it around with. So I may or may not put it back in the deck. Again, another Dragon Shrine, another copy of it. And then I have the last 2, Rest in Peace Kaibaman and the little girl, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. No one likes you anymore, no one plays them anymore. But it's there for legacy. So, good game. So yeah, that's it for the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile. And if you made it this far, I have a nice little surprise for you. I have 2 packs. A Speller Ruler pack, and I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon Legend Blue Eyes White Dragon pack. Both 25th anniversary. I bought them from the local card shop. They're like, hey, spend a little more. We need more for your credit to use your credit card. So I was like, fine, I'll spend more to buy some boosters. So I'm gonna open these. I have no idea what's gonna be in them. I don't even know if I'm gonna get any hollows. Probably not gonna get any hollows because I never have good luck. I'm gonna open Speller first, because this is the first and only booster that I bought when I was little. So it has a lot of nostalgia for me. I really like the spells. I especially like Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I pulled Blue Eyes Toon Dragon before on the 25th anniversary Legendary Collection pack, so that was cool. I think this is 3, right? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just going to put 3 here. All right, here we go. Last part, I'm just going to do this. Magical Labyrinth, Kappa, Chain Energy. Penguin Knight, that's fun. Taylor of Fickle, Luminous Spark. Oh, Shiny Angel. I actually kind of like this card. It was good back then. And Toll. Yeah, nothing there. Last pack. Blue Eyes, Legend of Blue Eyes. Can we get something? Probably not. Then maybe we will. But most likely not. That's okay. It's still fun. It is still fun. Okay, M-Warrior. Pretty bad. Hintama. That was good back then. Not anymore. Draby. Dark World Thorns. 2. Yeah. That. Vile Germs and Aquanbador. Nope, no hollows. Actually, I might put this in my collection. I don't have this. I used to run this in my deck. It's pretty nice. Yeah, fortunately, no hollows, but at least you saw the deck profile. And I do like Aquanbador. I'm going to put that in my binder. Kind of like Giant Soldier Stone. They're really nice. So yeah, that's my deck profile. I'm going to put this in front. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Hopefully I gave some situational strats for you to think about. And the numbers, 2 Sages, 3 Dictators, or you can flip them around. Play it however you like. This is how I play it. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile and have a good day. See ya.